Ever wondered how you know if God is answering your prayers? Such a thought-provoking question, isn't it? Prayer and intimate conversation with the divine holds a pivotal place in many lives. It's a source of solace, guidance, and strength. But how can we discern if our prayers are being answered? That's what we're going to delve into today. We'll unravel clear signs that suggest God is indeed responding to your prayers. Stay tuned as we explore the clear signs that God is responding to your prayers. The first sign that God is answering your prayers is the feeling of peace in your heart. This peace is not a fleeting moment of calm, but a lasting serenity that envelops your soul. It's a profound tranquility that transcends understanding, a quiet assurance that God is in control, working behind the scenes in ways that we cannot always perceive. You see, this peace is more than just the absence of turmoil or conflict. It's an inner calm that persists even amid the storms of life. It's like a steady flame that continues to burn bright despite the howling winds outside. This is the peace that God promises to those who seek Him, a peace that the world cannot give or take away. This kind of peace often comes when it's least expected, but most needed. It can be during times of great distress, when you're grappling with a difficult decision, or when you're knee-deep in a situation that seems impossible to overcome. Suddenly, you feel a wave of calm washing over you, a sense of tranquility that eases your worries and soothes your fears. It's as if a gentle hand has been placed on your shoulder, whispering, "Be still, and know that I am God." The manifestation of this peace can vary from person to person. It can be a gentle nudge, a sudden insight, or a quiet whisper in the depths of your soul. But regardless of how it manifests, this peace brings clarity, comfort, and the courage to face whatever comes your way. So, the first sign to look out for is a sense of peace in your heart. This is not just any peace, but the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. It's a peace that reassures you that, indeed, God is listening, God is working, and God is answering your prayers. The second sign that God is answering your prayers is when obstacles start getting removed from your path. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly do we mean by obstacles? Well, these are the barriers, the roadblocks, the difficulties that stand between us and our goals. It could be a challenging relationship, a health issue, a financial hurdle, or even a personal struggle. Whatever it may be, when these barriers start to crumble, it's a clear indication of divine intervention. You see, life is like a journey, and we're all travelers seeking our destination. Sometimes the road is smooth and straight, but other times it's rocky and filled with twists and turns. And just like a caring parent who clears the path for their child, God, in His infinite love and mercy, answers our prayers by making our journey easier. He doesn't always take away these obstacles completely. Instead, He might provide us with the strength, the wisdom, or the resources to overcome them. It's like He's whispering in our ear, "My child, I am with you. You are not alone." This is a beautiful manifestation of God's love for us. It's His way of saying, "I hear you. I see you. I understand your struggles, and I am helping you." So when you notice obstacles disappearing, it could be a sign that God is answering your prayers. Keep your faith strong and your heart open, and you'll see His work in your life. The third sign that God is answering your prayers is when you receive unexpected gifts. Now let's unpack what this really means. Imagine you've been praying for something, pouring your heart out to God. You might be expecting a certain outcome, a specific answer that you've envisioned. But then, something entirely different happens. Something you didn't see coming. You receive an unexpected gift. These gifts from God aren't always material or tangible. They can be moments of clarity, sudden opportunities, or a newfound understanding that you hadn't considered before. They could be a chance meeting with someone who changes your perspective, or a sudden inspiration that leads you down a new path. These are the unexpected gifts from God that show He is indeed answering your prayers. But perhaps not in the way you predicted. It's important to understand that God's ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. He sees the bigger picture, the grand tapestry of our lives, while we only see a small portion of it. And often His answers to our prayers come in the form of these unexpected gifts that lead us to where we need to be, rather than where we thought we wanted to go. Recognizing these unexpected gifts can sometimes be challenging. They might come disguised as challenges or obstacles, or they might be so subtle that they're easy to overlook. But when we open our hearts and minds, when we attune our spirit to God's presence in our lives, we can start to see these gifts for what they truly are: divine answers to our prayers. So, keep your heart open, be receptive to the unexpected, Embrace the surprises that come your way, and remember, they might just be God's way of leading you to the answer you've been seeking. In the end, understanding that God's answers may not always align with our expectations, but knowing that His plan for us is always for our betterment, is a step towards deeper faith. So when you receive unexpected blessings, take it as a sign that God is answering your prayers. The fourth sign that God is answering your prayers is when you experience a growth in your faith. This is a profound and transformative sign, one that can be both subtle and monumental. So, how does this growth in faith manifest? It can take on different forms for different people, but there are a few common threads that run through these experiences. One way is through a deepening understanding of your beliefs. You may find that scriptures you've read countless times before suddenly take on a new depth and meaning. The teachings of the church may resonate with you on a deeper level, and you may find yourself drawn to further study and reflection. Another sign of growing faith is an increased sense of peace and trust in God's plan. Even in the face of adversity, you may find yourself less anxious, more patient, and more willing to surrender your worries to God. This is a sign of a maturing faith, a faith that trusts in God's wisdom and timing above all else. A growth in faith can also be seen in your actions. You may find yourself more inclined to serve others, to give generously, and to act with kindness and compassion. This is faith in action, and it's a powerful testament to the work of God in your life. But perhaps the most obvious sign of a growing faith is a closer relationship with God. You may feel a stronger connection during prayer, a more profound sense of God's presence in your life, and an increased desire to seek His will in all things. Now, it's important to remember that growth in faith is not a linear process. It's not about reaching a certain level or ticking off a checklist. It's a lifelong journey full of peaks and valleys, moments of clarity and periods of doubt. But through it all, God is there, guiding us, shaping us, and answering our prayers in ways we may not always understand. So when you notice a deepening of your faith, it could very well be a sign that God is answering your prayers. This growth, this deepening, is a testament to His love and His work in your life. It's a sign of His presence, His guidance, and His answer to your prayers. Now that we've covered the 4 clear signs that God is answering your prayers, let's recap. First, we dove into the tranquility that comes with peace in your heart. This peace isn't just the absence of turmoil. It's a profound, deep-seated serenity that surpasses all understanding. It's a peace that envelops your heart, mind, and soul, even amidst life's storms. When you feel this peace, it's a clear sign that God is responding to your prayers. Then we explored the sign of obstacles being removed. Life is full of challenges and hurdles. However, when you notice that the barriers which once seemed insurmountable are suddenly being cleared away, it's a strong indicator that God is at work. This doesn't mean that life will be completely free of difficulties. Instead, it signifies that with divine intervention, no obstacle is too great to overcome. Our third sign was the arrival of unexpected gifts. These are blessings that come out of left field and take you by surprise. They're the little miracles that you hadn't anticipated, but they're perfectly suited to your needs. These unexpected gifts remind us that God knows our needs better than we do, and He's always working behind the scenes to fulfill them. Lastly, we discussed growth in your faith. This is a personal and intimate sign that God is answering your prayers. Faith growth is about becoming more trusting, more patient, more loving, and more like Christ. When you see this growth in yourself, it's a sign that your prayers are not only being heard, but are also shaping you into a better version of yourself. Recognizing these signs isn't just about affirming that our prayers are being answered, it's also about strengthening our faith, building our relationship with God, and acknowledging His work in our lives. These signs serve as reminders that God is with us, listening to our prayers and working things out for our good. So as we journey through life, let's keep these signs in mind. Let's remember that peace in our hearts, removed obstacles, unexpected gifts, and growth in faith are all clear indications of God's active presence in our lives. Remember, these signs can be a testament of God answering your prayers. Keep praying, keep the faith, and always be on the lookout for these signs.